You're live.
We are live. Oh, hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our first live stream. Welcome to our home as we invite you into our.
Do you want to
into our
sit here?
house.
I'll sit here, so I'll be responding to the chat just in case you're on this side.
We need to click the other button as well. Are you saying my other side is a better angle? I was happy in this seat.
Okay.
This is a much better chair. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our very first ever live stream today here from our home. We're very excited to be doing it. What we're going to be doing is a little live Q&A session happening right here, right now. We've taken all of our questions that have come up over the last 2 years since we started our channels, since we started our YouTube, our TikTok, on our Instagram. We've taken all of the questions from all of the comments because we get a lot of questions that just repeat themselves over and over and over again. And instead of responding to every single individual comment, what we've done is we've taken all of these questions and we've put them all in this lovely little bowl. And we're going to answer every single one of these questions right here, right now. Not all of the questions that have come up on YouTube, I should say that. Not all the questions that have come up on TikTok. This is impossible to answer all of them in one go. Just the most common questions, just the most important questions that we have. As a little bit of a get to know us kind of session and see how it goes. It's our very first time doing this, so we're not really sure if this is going to work or not, if it's going to go well. We have no idea, but we're glad some people could join us. And yeah, if you like this kind of thing, then let us know in the comments and join our community. At the end, we have got a nice little special announcement, a brand new update to our page, to everything. So if you stick around to the end, that would be awesome. If not, thanks for having us for the 10 seconds that you actually are looking at my face and enjoying us. Then we're glad to have you along for the ride. Right, Asha, I think, has organized everything. She's got all of our cameras in place and up and running. So I think we're ready to start with our first question. Asha, if you want to take it away.
We have a TikTok there, we have a YouTube there. All should be right. Good.
Lights, camera, action. Let's do some questions, I guess.
So, as a first question, what is your favorite theme park?
My favorite theme park, my personal favorite theme park, has to be Alton Towers. Alton Towers, for me, it was one of the first big badass theme parks that I went to when I was a kid. So it always has its nostalgic purposes for me. Some of the biggest first roller coasters that I went to or went on was in Alton Towers. The music, the atmosphere, and everything when you're going on that first monorail and actually looking at Alton Towers from above is the most exciting thing. And actually, we're going to be going there in a week. We're going to be going to Alton Towers, so I'm very excited to be back there.
Beautiful. My favorite theme park, actually, I have two for the same reason as Troy.
Troy.
I don't think TikTok see.
Oh, sorry. TikTok.
Anyway, it's Gardaland and Mirabilandia, both in Italy, purely for the same reasons as you. I've been to Mirabilandia multiple times, Gardaland the same, and I always been with a bunch of friends, always with different people, and it was always so much fun. I think Gardaland a little bit more due to the fact that we were working in Italy as an animation team, and we always go there with a lot of friends, and we'll have so much fun. But yeah, both of them.
All right, let's have another look.
What's your favorite theme park, people? Come on, tell us something.
Where are you going next?
Oh, okay. So next we are going to England, which is actually tomorrow. And Troy planned everything. He said already that we're doing Alton Towers, but I think you are planning to do some other things.
There's one more stop that I'm actually doing on Friday. We're going to go to Babylon Park, which is an indoor arcade kind of theme park place. Never heard of it before. I saw it pop up on TikTok at some point and thought, okay, we should probably go and check this place out. It's the only indoor roller coaster in London. Not sure how big it is, but we're gonna see. We're gonna go there on Friday. and have a little look. If we like it, there's going to be a video coming very shortly to our YouTube channel. If we don't like it, then you're not going to hear about this ever again. But I think you'll be all right.
Maybe you have a comment. I love Troy.
Oh yes, that's the comment we need to see.
Cool, very well. Who's next? Me. Let's go with this one. Oh, whose idea was it to start a channel?
Mine. Immediately, it was definitely my idea. It was a joint effort in the fact that we both loved going to theme parks and we both loved being on the camera. We couldn't get enough of being in the spotlight, so we decided to start the channel. The theme park side of it was definitely my side of it. Asha wanted to do more of an adventure travel kind of vlog style YouTube, and I said no, let's just go straight for theme parks. Is what I love, and it's what definitely a lot of people like to see.
Yeah, but our first ever video was my idea. We went to Prater for my birthday, I think 3 years ago now. Yeah, I know.
I love Troy, the beer. The person is Meh. Thanks, Mala.
Yeah, that's a Turkish beer.
Definitely.
Troy.
So happy you could join us tonight.
Yeah, so the first video we recorded in Prater, that was a slingshot that I wanted to go on for my birthday. And we really, really enjoyed the ride. So I said like, okay, yeah, 15 euros, let's buy the video of the ride. And it was so nice that we decided to post it. And it is our best video ever, I think.
It's
it got really
still
big.
the highest, the most views we've had on any video. So it is, yeah, definitely our best, our baby, our beauty.
First and best.
Right, next. What do you eat in theme parks?
Rubbish.
big question right there. What do we eat in theme parks?
So normally what we are trying to do, and we are hoping for more in the future, is to bring our own food, because a lot of theme parks, I don't know if you know it, but a lot of theme parks actually allow you to bring your own food. So if you're visiting theme park and you have family or whatever, just bring your own food and you'll save a lot of money. But we don't do that more often. We travel a lot and we just don't have a kitchen to prepare food in, I guess. But we also like to eat rubbish sometimes.
Junk food. The quick and easy way. That's what we always do when we go to the theme park. We always want to take food with us, but we rarely do. We often end up just buying something, taking it on the next ride. We try to avoid going to a roller coaster with the food. We normally buy something, get in the queue for the next line, get in the queue for the next ride, which is normally something gentle. Very easy, gentle going ride, rather than something more difficult and something that's the food is going to come straight back up and out of. Okay, next is me.
I think so.
What's your favorite type of ride?
Wait, so then I am answering. So then it should have been me. Doesn't matter. What's your favorite type of ride? The wooden ones are RMC.
The
Yeah,
hybrids.
you know that he is better. A roller coaster geek. I am just a girl that comes along. Anyway, the wooden ones, the RMC ones. It's like Zadra, for example, or Medusa when we were in Mexico. Although whenever I sit on one and they are going up and it's this noise of like, and you think that everything is breaking, it's like, oh, why do I do them? I don't know if I like them, but I always like them. And they are really, really nice. And the just drop is always really nice. And the seatbelts are always here and they are not making you a headache. So, yeah.
I mean, RMCs are definitely the best roller coasters. But there's always a small place in my heart for the launch roller coasters. I love those.
I forget.
The launch roller coasters, I think, are because they have such an excitement at the start, which is intense, especially when it's unexpected. An unexpected launch is definitely one of the best.
I like them too. Can I change?
You can change.
I like launch roller coasters. Like Abyssus in Energylandia with two launches. That was cool. And in Wallaby, the what was it? The Express
Express.
that we didn't expect.
I found something out the other day about Express. Apparently, Express in Wallaby is the exact same roller coaster as the Rock and Roller Coaster in Disneyland Paris, or in
France,
Paris,
Yeah.
somewhere there. Apparently, it's the exact same roller coaster, just inside the dome with rock music. I didn't know that.
I want to go there.
One day, maybe.
Okay, so now it's me now.
I think it's you. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had a problem whilst filming?
Have we ever had a problem whilst filming? Do you want to? You can answer that first.
Well, that's a good question for you because I think not really. Like, we always get prepared and we always make sure that we will have all the documents with us and everything checked, and we write emails before to theme parks if we can record. So I don't think there was a problem in that sense. But you are the cameraman, so maybe I'm just not aware of some things.
Yeah. So, problems we've had whilst filming. Well, we went to Gardaland, for example, without a camera. So that was definitely a big problem.
No, there wasn't a problem whilst filming. There was just no filming.
There was no filming because someone forgot to bring the camera. And the same in Area 47 the first time we went. Someone forgot to bring the camera. Prata, we didn't have a camera yet, so that's okay. On roller coasters, nothing super bad has ever happened. But when we was in Walibi in Holland on the Boomerang roller coaster, the camera was attached to my wrist mount. The camera fell off the wrist mount for a second. Luckily, it was still attached to the wrist strip or the wrist strap, so it didn't actually fall down. But the footage was a bit messed up. And when we was in Energylandia in Poland on Hyperion, the very first roller coaster of the day that we went on, as we were going up the lift hill, I realized that the camera was not actually attached to the chest mount. So when you go to Energylandia, you have to have all of the equipment checked. And the security guard, what he did is whilst checking it, he actually kind of broke it. And we didn't realise until
he broke our case.
He snapped the case, and I didn't realise until we were halfway up the lift, which is why that video, it starts just over the top of the hill, because for that last 10 seconds going up, I looked down, saw the camera loose, took it out of the chest strap, put it in the wrist strap, and then carried on. But it was absolutely horrifying of me just looking down after waiting for like 20 minutes to be in the front row. Just looking down, that's going to fall off. Yeah. Other than that, everything's been hunky-dory.
Beautiful. No. Yeah, it's okay. It's yeah. Okay.
Have you ever done a ride you didn't want to just for a video?
Yes. So normally at the beginning when we started a channel, no. But now if we want a better shot or a different angle, or we think that the camera wasn't placed nicely, we do the ride twice. Or I think twice. We don't really do it 3 times. And the only rides that I don't really like is like a Viking in Energylandia, the spinny ones that are more like amusement park rides. And we've done it, and I didn't want, and it was just purely for the video.
Oh, you went back to Prada at one point.
Yeah.
And you went back to actually do some of the rides again because we didn't have the camera.
Yeah.
So technically, every ride you did in Prada the second time around was already Yeah,
but they were nice. I mean, I didn't go on the shit ones. Sorry.
It's all right. There's no kids watching this. It's fine.
My sister is watching on TikTok.
And if you're watching on and you're underage, you should be in bed. Shame on you for being.
You shouldn't be listening to my English. No, you didn't say if you go on their rides, just purely for filming.
No, I love going on rides. There's never been a ride I haven't wanted to do again. In fact, sometimes I've actually been like, oh, the camera didn't work, we have to go on it again. The Mummy in Universal Studios we did twice just because the camera didn't work. The camera still didn't work the second time.
It was just too dark.
It was too dark to film in. I wanted to do it again. Right. Who makes all of the videos?
Okay, so you should answer because that should have been my question.
I can answer if you want. Who makes all the videos? So,
Short answer is me.
long answer. Everything that's filmed in the parks or in the public areas and off ride, Asha films. Everything that's on the ride, I film myself. And then when it comes to the editing side of things, everything that's long form, I make. And then Asha supervises at the ending. Nice this year you are. Just your shoulder and hair in there.
Yeah, because I'm reading some comments. I'm reading some
there.
comments from TikTok, and we'll be answering all the comments from TikTok later if they already are not answered in our little blog.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, so Asha, she'll supervise all of my videos at the end, make sure they're okay, and then she'll put all the final edits and everything. And she does all of the shorts, she does all of the reels, I've made like one, and that video got like 2 views, and I was like, no, not for me, you do it. So most of the editing and stuff goes to Asha, and most of the ideas are Asha's too. Everything's.
I was waiting for you to.
Just so you can argue with me. No.
What are you going to say? No, for like the script for our long form is mostly Troy, and he's just like sending me a script, being like, "Learn that." But I have a lot of ideas of like, okay, we need to go make this shot, do this transition. So it's my editing mostly. Beautiful. So, what is your favorite roller coaster?
Oh, okay. Well, let's do this together.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Zadra.
It has to be Zadra. We've done RMCs, a few of them before. I know I said I like launch coasters, but the RMC is definitely the best. Because we've done Medusa in Six Flags, really cool. We've done Untamed in Wallaby, but Zadra is just another level. Definitely the best roller coaster we've been on so far. I like when roller coasters are long and have a really nice drop, and I think Zadra, it's been the longest. Yeah, it has the nicest drop. Yeah. Okay. What? Yeah. Did I say something wrong? No, just you like it when it's long.
There might be some kids on TikTok. Okay, now it's
there's your sister.
There's my sister. Hi, sister.
Okay, next question. Which theme parks are you excited to visit?
Oh, I think for me it would be definitely Alton Towers that we are going to visit soon. It's just because it's soon, and because Troy said it's his favorite theme park, and I would really, really like to see that theme park and what is it all about. But other than Alton Towers, I think when we go to States, Orlando is like a massive place for theme parks, and I would really, really love to see them all.
Cedar Point is probably my most looked forward to. We're actually going to Abu Dhabi very shortly, so Ferrari World will be a big thing for me, especially with Formula Rossa, the fastest roller coaster in the world, which has been a bit temperamental this season. We're not sure if it's going to be running or not, but either way, we're probably still going to go to the park, hoping for the best. We'll see. What do you do when you aren't in theme parks?
Oh, okay. So I have my own company. We are settled here in Austria, and I do content creation and UGC, which means that most of the time I'm either recording, editing, or scripting videos, or just being in front of my computer and just researching stuff. And I travel quite a bit because my work allows me to travel and just work from whenever I want. So I did that.
So we live in Austria. In the winter, I work in the ski school. I was a ski instructor, snowboard instructor. Now I do a little bit less skiing instructing and snowboard instructing, more sitting in the office, organizing things. Or I hope my boss never catches hold of this video, but trying to look busy is the main thing I'm employed of. In summer, I work at the lake doing all the maintenance work and things like that. And again, I hope my boss doesn't see this. I also just try to look busy. That's my job.
Beautiful. Is it me? No, it's you. Or doesn't matter.
Are there any rides you don't do?
Are there any rides we don't do? Normally we do them because we record, but I really would not mind if I've never ever went on this spinny amusement park rides anymore, like Viking and Energylandia. They're like crazy mouse, but also spin. That is basically you just sit like that, and it just headache.
No, good. No, any funfair rides that are just not the roller coasters, they're fine, but the funfair rides that just spin around and get you dizzy, for me, is pointless. They don't bring anything to.
You don't like this like 55 kilometers an hour, 120 meters. You don't like that one.
No, what's the point of that? Just spinning upside down over and over and over again. There's no adventure. There's no journey on it. It's just gonna make you sick. So for me, it's like, I'm quite happy sitting those ones out.
Asha, thank you. Do you ever get scared on rides?
The short answer, no. With my current age, I've never been scared on a roller coaster. Never got scared on anything, or would never say no to anything. However, if you ask my parents, when I was younger, I was not the same. I would never get on a ghost train, any like haunted house, dark rides and stuff like this. There's no chance I was ever doing those. And anything that got you wet, even a little bit, slightly wet, they're like rapids rides, the log flumes rides. No, petrified.
But you are scared of heights.
I am scared of heights, which hasn't really affected me. Like, I think it just adds to the adrenaline rush. It adds to the excitement. It's never really bothered me on a.
So for me, it's completely different, you see, because when I was young, I could just go on everything and I would be like, yeah, cool. But now as I'm older, wiser, maybe, when we go, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't be going, or why am I going on this ride? In the end, it's all fine and I have lots of fun. But before going to the park, especially, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to be going. But yeah. And you can see that on Rosenheim video that we posted recently, that there was a ghost house and I had quite a bit of scary time.
Right. Last question. We've got.
Last one.
Last question.
Good.
How do you film on rides?
I think that's the question that everyone has been waiting for.
This is probably our most asked question. So, there is no secret. How do we film on rides? Essentially, the first thing we do, within a few weeks of going to the park, when we know where we're going to be going to, we send them a few emails, a few messages to say who we are, what we're going to be doing, and why we're there, and ask for the permission to be able to film in the park. 9 times out of 10, they will say yes, no problem. Anywhere on public, in the public area is fine, but actually on rides you can't. And then we have to explain again who we are, what we do, and why we're doing it, and how everything is all safe and things like this. And then again, 9 times out of 10, they say, okay, it's fine. Then you can take your cameras with you, and it's fine. But you have to always ask permission before you do it. What we use to film is a DJI action camera. We have a chest mount, we have a wrist mount, and a head strap. And all of these things combined generally, English is my first language, but sometimes it escapes me. Generally, it allows you to film on the rides, but you always have to ask for permission. And we've been in theme parks where they said, no, you can't film on this ride. Or even in places where we've been allowed to film in the entire theme park, that one ride has said to us, on this roller coaster, sorry, it's not possible. In which case, on those rides, what we would do is just have a video off the ride and show what it looks like, and describe it. You go up and then you go down really fast.
Yeah, don't try to record with phones or equipment that is not sustained to do that. Because then, like, imagine dropping it and someone's head is there. It's just, for me, it's ridiculous. Whatever we have a comment of like, oh yeah, how did you not drop your phone? Do not bring your phones on the ride, please. People, come on. You can use a camera with a chest mount or wrist strap or whatever, if you are allowed to do it. Be smart, please. It's not hard.
Work smart, not hard.
Anyway, okay. Now, would you like to carry on with our little announcement or big announcement, or would you like me to read some comments that we have and some questions that?
Let's answer the questions that we've got. Let's answer some questions.
So let's do Lies. We shared some special ghost trains.
We've shared some special ghost trains
with Mala. Did you share some?
I've definitely been on I've been on a ghost train, a couple of ghost trains with Mala.
What are the special bits?
When he's we went to Brighton Pier. I think it was the little fun fair on the pier. We've got a lovely little photo which will pop up at some point in in the next few weeks of our little adventure down to Brighton. Where we did the ghost train together, and it's great. I do love a good ghost train. Okay,
on the topic, what's your favorite ghost train? And then there's #Taylor Swift. Thank you, Joe. For some reason, what's your favorite ghost train?
Shake it up. It used to be in Fort Park. There used to be an awesome ghost train in Fort Park, and we haven't actually been on a good ghost train for a long time. I haven't been on a good ghost train. It's definitely lacking in theme parks. I haven't seen a decent one for a...
What's your favourite?
Yeah, the one in Fort Park was my favourite. Now, I mean, the one in... Where was we? Energylandia. That wasn't really a ghost train. Yeah, remember the Monster House in Energylandia?
No, that means that it was...
It was absolutely awful. You just sit there and just go a little jug around. We was laughing the entire time. That was it.
Can I have a review of Magic World in Italy, please, Troy?
Have you Magic World? Oh, that was a fantastic little fun fair. That's a place where in Italy the safety requirements were below par. Let's say you could get away with anything. Like there was no adult supervision. We went there when we were like 15, 16. At the peak of we can do what we want.
To be fair, when we were going to Asia, I thought that's gonna be Asia. Like there will be no safety, nothing. But it was a lot of safety. Even in what was it? Thailand. There was like lifeguards on the pool every 2 meters or whatever. There's a lot of safety everywhere. Anyway, is that how hashtags work? Yeah, I think so. If you write down the hashtag, then Troy is gonna sing it, I guess. I'm gonna go see some questions from TikTok if we still haven't answered, and then we shall see.
So we're gonna see the TikTok questions, and then we're gonna carry on with our special announcement. What's the best prize you've won on theme park games? Oh, that's actually a very good question. I have a little monkey, actually a very big monkey back home.
I would like a proper big bear, but we never win anything.
I've got a big monkey on my shelf at home that I believe my dad won for me.
Okay.
I haven't won anything.
Have you ever been to Cheddar Point?
Have I ever been to Cheddar Point?
What?
How is it spelled?
Like a CED.
That's Cedar Point.
Oh, Cedar Point.
That's not Cheddar Point.
Yeah, roller coaster lovers. Yeah.
No, we have not been to Cedar Point. It's probably my most anticipated theme park that I'd ever want to go to, because of the size of some of the roller coasters and things there. It's like the biggest amusement park in the States.
Like we learned today, I have no idea about anything about theme parks and roller coasters. I just go on the rides and record.
But it's not Cheddar Point.
No, it kind of got me connected to Caesar salad. Maybe I just need to eat some dinner. Doesn't matter. Which roller coaster did one of you enjoy but the other hated? Oh, that's fun. Oh, he likes dark rides, and for me, dark rides are just pointless. Now I learn to enjoy them, which is a mature way of saying that I don't really care, but he loves them, so I just sit quietly. What about you?
What, a ride that I liked that you didn't like, or that I hated that you liked?
Whatever one. of us hated, one of us liked.
No, I think most of the time we kind of agree on what we're going on and what we're doing.
No, that was this exactly the amusement rides that I really like it. It was like 55 meters.
The big
120
Max
meters.
or whatever it was.
Booster Max.
Booster Max.
That was in my city in Poland. It was like an amusement park for the summer, and it's just basically you sit on like, I don't remember what it was, like 120 meters, and wait for the people at the bottom to be loaded, and you just sit there and you're like, yeah. And since he doesn't like heights, he didn't like it.
Not a chance was I going on that thing. I went it one time. One time we went it together, and I was like, oh, awesome. Never again. No, I look at it now like, no, not gonna happen.
But we will do one last question, and then we have the announcement, and then we'll be off. So there is a question: have you ever needed to wee so bad in the queue that you had to pee in a bottle? No.
Yes. Okay, and on that note, we're gonna end the live Q&A session. But we have our very special announcement.
Yes.
It's been bigged up a lot, like it's going to be huge and amazing, but it's not that amazing. It's a special announcement. It's an announcement enough for us. We are going to be changing our name on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and all platforms. Now we shall no longer be coasters.couple. However, we shall be Coasters Calling, because the coasters are calling and we must answer the call. Simple, easy.
Also, coasters couple is very difficult to find. There is a lot of coaster couples around, and it just...
If you type in onto YouTube or TikTok, whatever, coaster couple, someone else comes up. If you type in coasters couple, someone else comes up. If you type in coaster #couple, someone else comes up. So there's so many of them all around on all platforms that we decided to go completely out of the way. And now, no matter how you write Coasters Calling, we will be the first people that pop up, and we're going to be making those changes immediately to our channel.
We are still a couple, though.
we are still a couple, without the dot in the middle.
It's just Coasters Calling.
Right. And I think that...
No, you have to share the Robbie Downey Jr. quote that you've been saying to me for like the last 2 weeks.
Ah, yes, of course. And why are we changing our... No, there's no. So, Robert Downey Jr., of course, not the senior one. Robert Downey Jr., his famous quote, different mask, same task. That's us now, because we're changing our name.
Different name, same game.
Exactly that. And we're probably going to make a whole video of this.
And on that note, thank you so much for coming and for spending that 32 minutes with us tonight. And yeah, we will be probably going live again in like a month or so from a beach in Sri Lanka or somewhere with a live quiz. So that would be fun if you could be with us. And yeah.
Oh, a live quiz next time. Good
that
idea.
would be nice.
All right, let's do it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, YouTube.
See you next time.
Ciao. Okay, you deal with that and I deal with that.
I will deal with this.